So 12 months ago, I did a comparison review of the Bose Soundsports versus the Powerbeats3 wireless Bluetooth earbuds, both premium flagship models. And back then, I decided that the Powerbeats were the better choice of the two, only just. But 12 months on, after using them all daily or every other day for different activities, is that still the case? Are the Powerbeats3s still the best Bluetooth headphones you can buy for sports, which are wireless with Bluetooth? Hey, so if you're new here and you want to be kept informed of all these reviews and everything else that I get on with, please click that subscribe button and click that little alarm bell so you get notifications, and then you'll see all my stuff as soon as it goes live and you'll be one of the notification squad because you guys are the best. So these high-end sports earphones are expensive, so making the right choice is important. You're going to use them hard. You're going to be in the gym and you're going to be jumping around and sweating and getting all kinds of going on with them. So you need to make the right choice. You can't really go, buying lots as I did, but that's another story. So a year ago, as I said, I picked the Powerbeats3s as the best choice, although I thought the Bose had slightly better sound quality. The Bose had failed they weren't sweat-proof, they broke, they got recalled, and so on and so forth. I've now been using them for 12 months, and I've even thrown in the Jaybirds too. So I've got these new Jaybird X3 Freedoms that I've been trying out too. I love music in the gym. I absolutely love music in the gym, and I can't bear horrible tinny audio. So I tend to have quite good earphones, and I listen to them all the time. They get a beating with me. So what's been going on in the year since buying them? Well, Bose were very good at doing the recall. I sent them back. They sent me a brand new pair, a modified pair, it's worth pointing out, and they haven't failed since. That's good. But the fit isn't very good. They're a bit loose. Meanwhile, the Powerbeats3s, this is my fourth pair. They have failed 3 times. They last about 2 months, then they just die. Seriously. Now the last pair I've had have lasted a few months now, and they're going strong, okay? And I've heard that Apple Beats have fixed the problems they were having. But they were struggling too, which is a real why can't people make waterproof sports earphones? They're designed for doing sporty things. So that's really frustrating. So I bought the Jaybirds to also throw into the mix, because I wanted to see how they would compare. I've heard they're very rugged, and I've been using them all over the year. It's not an easy choice to pick which of these. Now, I'm not going to worry about unboxing. They all come with a great range of accessories, with a soft case with various clips. So I'm just going to break them down into what I think. This isn't going to be like an in-depth technical review. There are other ones that already cover that in far more detail. But let's break down the facts. Sonically, the Bose are the best sounding. They sound fantastic. You put them on, you listen to them, they sound great. And then you move, or you do anything, and one of them falls out. Every damn time. I cannot get these things to fit. Short of gaffer taping them to my face, they just fall out. And there's it feels like there's a different sort of rubber in the ear cups now. It's like putting ice cubes in your ear. They just fall out. So they sound great until you move. Also, the battery life is only about 6 hours, which is a bit of a problem. I've got to basically leave them on charge. I get 2 or 3 workouts out of them, and I'd say 6 hours is a bit of a pinch. Then we have the Powerbeats3s, the ones I recommended. Their fit is fantastic. The sound, while not as good as the Bose, they stay in better. So you don't have to hold them in all the time. Once you bend that little ear hook back so it pushes against your ear, those things are tight, and the bass is punchy. They're very loud, not like, it's too loud, but they're loud. The battery is 12 hours. You forget these things. They run on fumes. Seriously, I don't know where they get electricity from. They are magic. They just last forever. I've never run out of battery on them. It's incredible. The big elephant in the room with them may be fixed, but certainly the first few pairs I had didn't last long at all. The moment I got a bit sweaty, bit of a glow on, I train hard in the gym and I'm fat. Put those two things together, sweat happens, okay? However, they seem to be fine now. But one thing to consider here, I've also lost a lot of weight and I'm not quite as sweaty as I was. So, if you're a real sweaty Betty, maybe the Powerbeats aren't for you. Finally, the Jaybird X3 Freedoms. The cheapest of the three. They don't sound very good, okay? Let's put that out there first of all. The other two are significantly better in the sound stakes, and I would say the Jaybirds have a tone which is closer to budget earphones than premium earphones, okay? Which is a little bit of a frustration because I really like crisp, good quality sound. The Jaybirds are punchy and they're loud and the bass is pretty good, but with a clean treble, and it's quite bright and nice, whereas these are more like you know, it's hard and it's crunchy treble. However, they're built like tanks. I've sweated, I've ran in the rain in these things, which I don't do often by the way, and they were fine. The controls continued to work. And even the other ones, the controls inline stop working when you get perspiration on them. They come back when they're dry, but these things did not. They take a hammering. And also their fit is very, very good. It's a similar system to the Bose, but it's a much snugger, tighter fit. It also comes with a whole ton of fitting accessories. And I quite like that. I actually use mine on the sunbed because I get sweat pools in my ears, of course, not gross, okay? But these are fine, they don't fall out, they're just perfect. They just don't sound very good, but they're great for runners. So to sum up the stats, the scores on the doors on these, the Bose Soundsport's the most expensive at £145, only got a 6-hour battery life, and that's noticeable. They are the best sounding of the three. They're really, really nice to listen to. They're very, it's a processed sound, but it's a nice sound. They got the worst fit, unfortunately, and you know, they're great until you move, basically. And the app that comes with them is kind of weak, it doesn't really do anything. Next we have the Powerbeats 3, £135, they've dropped in price significantly over the year. An incredible 12-hour battery life. And I've never even run out of battery, they just, I don't know where, they're magic. They sound great. They take a little bit of, you know, you've got to really adjust those ear backs to get them in properly, and people don't realise you have to do that. But you've got to really bend that thing to, you know, make it work properly, and they're great. It's a really good fit then, and no app. It just runs off the phone. It's almost like it's designed to work with an iPhone because it's all built into the phone. Finally, we've got the Jaybird Freedom X3. They're £125, so they're by far the cheapest of the bunch. They're £10 cheaper than the Beats and £20 cheaper than the Bose. An 8-hour battery, which that seems reasonable, you know. My battery's never run out, but it has got a funky little charging clip, which is a little frustrating. The sound is only okay. For that sort of money, I would have preferred a better sound, but it does make up for that by having a really, really good fit, and they're heavy duty. I feel these are proper, like industrial grade headphones, you know, they can take a hammering, so I like that. And the app is terrific. One thing I should say, which goes a long way to improving the sound quality with these, is the app is very customizable. You can increase the bass and treble and tone. It's like an EQ in the app, so that's kind of good. So, you know, the Jaybirds are by no means the losers. In fact, some people may prefer them, but for me personally, you know. So the conclusion then, which of these are we going to buy? Well, with a combination of great sound, great fit, incredible battery life, it's still the Powerbeats 3. I would certainly say get an extended warranty on them. Mine haven't broken since, and this issue may have gone away, but just in case, they are quite expensive, and once that warranty runs out, you know, so I would get an extra warranty, which does put the price up somewhat, but pound for pound, they have the best overall package. Close second comes the Bose, and if I could get them to fit properly, they would win, I'll be honest, because they just sound so good. They're very comfortable, although the 6-hour battery is a little bit of a bind. You've got to keep it in a charging case, and Bose charge extra. They charge £50 for the charging case. Come on, Bose, you know. but they do sound good, so let's give them that. Third, but really not least, the Jaybird X3. The weakest sound by a fair way. As I said, they sound more like budget earphones, but they are really tough. They're sweat-proof, waterproof, rainproof, take a hammering. They got this little fiddly clip to charge them, but I think that helps with the water resistance element, so I can forgive that. And the app is very customizable, and the fit, it comes with like a billion accessories to make the fit work. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Powerbeats 3's still the winners. Fancy that. And honestly, just to be clear here, I don't even like Beats. I've spent years dissing Beats and saying that the Powerbeats 3s are the first pair of Beats I've had I really liked. I know, right? Thank you so much for watching. Please comment below if you disagree or if you agree, like if you like, dislike if you dislike. It's all fine. The other videos to the Bose will be popping up here somewhere. The original video from a year ago. I'm so fat. And there you go. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah! Bye.